Everybody, welcome to the video blog. And yes, it's this edition of, I guess you would say storm talk, but really, for the most part, we're finally storm free. Meteorologist Ryan Hoke is joining me here for this edition as well. Nice to say that for once. All
I
right?
know.
Yeah.
We finally were able to flush out all that humid, moist air mass out to the east, and that means that the storm chances are going down. But now we're going to be contending with a cooler pattern and some showers for the next few
Yeah,
days.
this is the same storm that has been causing all the headaches for areas to the south with the flooding
Yeah.
and tornadoes. I mean, it's hard to believe it hasn't really moved more than maybe 200 miles since
Yeah.
this all started, which is crazy.
And it's interesting because some of the storms that we've been seeing over the past days have been flowing just to the north. They really
Right.
haven't had any forcing to push them east, so it's been kind of a strange weather pattern
Absolutely.
for
And
us.
it leads to more tree damage, too, in that direction because the
Yeah.
trees are not used to being blown that way. So
Right.
you get some weird stuff. Thankfully, things are going to be evolving, as Ron says, as the slow gets further to the east. It's going to be a cooler pattern, more showery, but really kind of what you see out there today is going to be similar to what we'll see in the coming days. Maybe more clouds than sun, but it won't be too bad. And Ryan, we were talking about this visible satellite. You know, this is it's my favorite one, but it's an actual photograph in space minus the banner and the cities and the
Right.
interstate. You can't really
And the radar that's on
yeah,
top of it, too.
right. All of that isn't on from
Superimposed
space,
on
but
it,
yeah,
yeah.
you get the point. But this tells the story. We had a band of dry air that moved through here the past couple of hours through lunch, and the problem is the air aloft is cold. I mean, you don't go very far up at all to run in some chilly air, and that is causing the cumulus clouds to really just pop on the satellite there, and they'll fill in more and more as the day goes on. So yeah, it's sunny now, but I think it's going to be pretty gloomy by the time we get on the boats later on. So.
Yeah, well, at least
well.
it'll keep the sun out of your eyes.
Well, there you go. It's always optimistic. All right. We do have some showers, though, in East Kentucky. I think we're okay from that for the rest of the afternoon. I will mention that we got more showers developing underneath the core of the low itself, and that is what we're going to be tracking for rain chances the next few days. I think as this low kind of moves off to the east. Well, you can't really see that. Sorry about that. Hold on one second. Let me change that. Ryan, I'm always making mistakes on here. I'm not as
Ryan?
good at this as you are, Ryan. All right.
There we go.
Here's the core of the low, located right over areas of northern Missouri, and that's pretty much where it's been.
For the last few
For a
days.
while. I mean, you
Yeah.
think, it there hasn't been severe weather in Missouri, but can you
No.
imagine how depressed everybody is
Yeah.
probably just seeing clouds and rain now?
Straight cloud cover and then some of
Right.
those showers because it's so cold aloft you get instability to fire these little showers.
You got it. And they've been stuck with that. At least the low is going to move eventually. Actually, it's probably going to move more to the north and northeast as we head into time versus
Wow.
due east, which is going to be helpful for us. But look how deep the cloud cover is, and that's why we're going with that cloud chance as we head into time. In fact, Ryan, let me take the radar or the satellite all the way out. I mean, look at the size of
Wow.
this thing.
Look at that thing.
You know, we see these in the spring,
Yeah.
and you get them in the fall too. But to see them, this season has been one after another. It seems like we've had these deep lows come through.
And this happened last year around this time too. We had a big
Yeah,
upper
you were
level low
mentioning that.
and we had
Yeah.
all that rain near Derby time. But look out
Absolutely.
west, nice and clear out there.
Yeah, nice, pretty little bit of snow still on the peaks there of the Rockies.
Yeah.
I love that. That excites me. All right, but at least the severe threat today is going to be limited right along the actual eastern seaboard, and even that's beginning to really ease off. But this low is what we've got. I mean, it digs pretty far to the south of cloud cover, so that's why we're going to go with a mostly cloudy sky. Until that low gets out of here, there will be a chance for clouds and a passing shower, but not a washout. Think the sunshine we had for midday to allow us to warm up here. 67 in Louisville, but the clouds have thickened back up to our west, so temperatures have actually dropped in a few cases. 61 in the Jasper and 68 into time. Brian, this low is what we're tracking here, and it's interesting because it's really going to feed on the daylight, really, for a lot of the cloud cover and for the showers we got coming through.
It really will. You get some of that heating in there. You get some of those popcorn cumulus clouds popping up, and eventually those turn into rain. Thursday at 6:30 on Futurecast.
Now, hopefully, it won't rain on anybody's parade.
There's kind of a big one going on at that time, I hear.
I've been waiting for to use that all day. All right.
Yeah.
It fades away at night, and then now here's interesting on Oaks Day. It's like the main low is moving away, but we got another one kind of moving in. The two are kind of trying to work together because at this point it gets kind of complicated in meteorology talk. But you know, you saw the satellite image. The low pressure is more circular in a way. By the time we get into Friday, the actual circulation gets elongated. It kind of
Yeah.
gets more in that fashion, squeeze play, if you will. So it's making it a little difficult to pinpoint the rain chance for Oaks Day, but I wouldn't rule it out. Certainly some
not.
showers.
Yeah,
in the
these
area.
setups are always hard to deal with when you've got multiple lows involved. Where are they going to go? What's the size going to be?
And this is the big one for Derby. It's a weak little low. And the models, you know, early in the week, we're diving this pretty far to the south, give us the shower chance. The trend has been trending it north across Chicago into Ohio. And as long as it holds there, I think we'll be okay for Derby Day. In fact, that may help really pump in that good south wind
Oh, yes.
in the area, which we love southwest winds. Those are good.
Yeah.
We like that.
Hopefully we can get some nice warm air in here just in time for Derby.
We're hoping. If it rains, blame Ryan. All right, here's the latest on the parade thinking here. Can't run an isolated shower, but again, the clouds will be every afternoon after 1 or 2 o'clock. That is going to be your highest point for cloud cover. Before then, you actually may see a decent amount of sunshine each and every day, but the clouds cutting us off at the pass every afternoon will limit the highs, certainly. But small shower chance as we head into parade day.
And then as we head into the Kentucky Oaks, looks like we're going to have about a 30% chance of showers in there. And like we said, the clouds will be in force as we go throughout the afternoon. That'll hold down the temperature to about 61 degrees there.
Yeah, and you got to keep in mind, you got to dress for temperatures probably in the 50s more than anything.
Right, because that's the high temperature. That'll
Yeah.
only happen for maybe a few minutes to an hour. Otherwise, we'll be in the 50s.
Exactly right. So, I don't know if you may need you can't bring umbrellas out there, but a poncho wouldn't be a bad idea just to keep for a brief shower. But bring something, ladies, for your hats, just in case it does begin to sprinkle. Now, for Derby Day, as we mentioned, that little low is trending northward in the Ohio Valley. So, these temperatures, actually, we need to update that. But but they're going to be warmer. That's a good thing. All right.
Yeah.
So, I would say that temperatures in the 60s at noontime is still fair to say. But by 4 o'clock in the afternoon, a couple hours before the actual big race, I think temperatures will likely be between at 69 and 72 degree range there. So
Yeah,
that's good.
It's also, depending on how much sunshine we get, we could even surge a little higher.
We
than
could, if we absolutely right. If we get a really strong southwest wind, we got a west wind listed here, but I think it's gonna be more southwesterly all day.
Right.
If it's strong enough, we see this a lot. We end up warmer than expected, like the icicles that flew by there. But here's a cool, interesting trend here as we get into next week. Here's the morning lows here, but as we get into time.
Ooh.
Sunday, Monday, temperatures around 80. Look at the 90s
Oh, my.
in the plains. We haven't really seen much of that yet. But early next week, a nice warming trend for a good chunk of the country. And that looks like it's going to linger all the way through the middle and latter portion of next week. So,
And that should
summer.
keep us storm-free for the most part as we go throughout next week until
I'm fine with
hopefully
that.
next weekend. Yeah.
I'm cool with
We
that.
need a little break, right? Wouldn't that
We
be
do.
nice?
We do.
Yeah.
It's all right. Well, we got a lot to track here between the boat race. Kevin and I will be on the boats today. I'm on the Belle of Cincinnati, and he's on the Belle of Louisville.
Yep.
And
I'll be on the Belle of Wave 3.
In the Belle of Wave 3. we need a wave runner. That's what we need.
Yes.
Yeah, wouldn't that be
Wouldn't
nice?
that be cool?
The Wave 3 runner. That's what you need.
Yeah.
You can swim, right?
I can swim.
Okay, good. Just
Thank
making
goodness.
sure. But you will be on the boat starting today, so make sure to watch that. And then tomorrow for the parade, Don G and Kevin Harno will be hosting that. And we got some celebrities in the crowd. Cool floats, cool bands. Love that part. There's the bands, certainly. And then as we head into Oaks and Derby Day, kind of a good and bad deal. Opposite, really, of last year. Last year,
Yeah.
Oaks was not bad. It was warmer. Derby Day was ugh.
That was
This
nasty.
year, I think it's going to be the opposite. I mean, Oaks
Yeah.
won't be that bad, but will not be as nice as Derby.
You got to take the good with the bad, and in this situation, it's 180-degree difference.
Is that good with an E?
Of course,
Good with an E.
because he's in the room.
I'm just saying. All right, thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for the latest on these systems as we continue to time them out. Have a good rest of the day. You're supposed to say bye.
Oh, goodbye. See ya.